Hello class, today we'll be talking about the surface area of cylinders. Um, so a cylinder is unique, it's a little bit different than the other prisms that we talked about because again it doesn't have it does not have um, a polygon as the base. The base is a circle and then you stretch it out like you do with prisms. So that would be the height of the cylinder and the area of the and the area of the base would be the circle. So how do you find the surface area for the whole shape? The first thing you want to do here is look at the net of a cylinder. So if this is the net of the cylinder, so the surface area would be all of these surfaces. So you have the circle at the bottom, the circle at the top, and this face right here. So technically what this is these are the sides of the cylinder. So this is what we see right here, this curved side of the cylinder. And it is the shape of a rectangle. Once it has two sides, so each rectangle has two sides that we would need to find out its area, and those sides are in this case this side, or the width of this rectangle is the height of the cylinder. That's the height of the cylinder, and the longer side would be the same distance as what the distance around the circle, either one of the base or the top or the bottom. So the circumference of the circle is the length of this rectangle, capital C, or 2 pi r. Of course, you can also use pi times d, whichever information you have available to you. So let's look at an example here. Sorry, before we move on to an example, what is the area of a circle? The area of a circle is, from what we know before, is pi r squared. So the surface area for the whole, if you want to find the surface area, if you want to write a formula for that, for a cylinder, will be 2 circles, and each circle is pi r squared. So 2 times pi r squared, that's the base, top and bottom. Plus the surface area of the rectangle, which is the the length times the width, or in this case the length is 2 pi r, so 2 pi r times the width, which is height of the cylinder, h. So that's the length, and this is the width technically. So this would be the formula that you would use if you would measure the surface area of a cylinder. So let's look at the example. We have a cylinder that has a diameter of 4 inches and a height of 7 inches. The first thing I'm going to do is convert the diameter to radius. So that's d, and this is h. You can say radius is 4 inches divided by 2, or 2 inches. So that is important because that's what we use in the equation. So surface area is 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. Okay, we know h is 7 and r is 2. So when you plug in this information in the equation, you have 2 pi 2 squared, that's for r, plus 2 pi r, which is 2, and h, which is 7. Carry out the operations. You have 2 times pi times 4 plus 2 times pi times 14. You can multiply the numbers here. Of course, the operation is multiplication always. So 2 times 4 is 8 pi plus 2 times 14 is 28 pi. Altogether is 36 pi. And that number you can put in a calculator. 36 times 3.14, which would be 113.04. That's it.